Right, this, my friends, is what we've got here. This is a box, and in the box should be a Nitro car of some description. I found it on eBay, and every now and again, well, quite often I look through that eBay to try and find good little cars, you know, to play around with. Don't want anything too good, but don't want anything too bad. And every now and again stuff comes up. Anyway, we ended up making an offer on this, and I won it. The bloke was like, nah, but then a little while later he must change his mind and accepted the offer. So this is what we got. Let's open it up, see what's inside, and see whether it's actually any good, and if it's going to run. It might not even run, and if it doesn't, I'm going to make it run. There we go, I love the old box. Yeah, so that's all I do, just have a look around, see what's about. I mean, same story as always, you know. Some things are on there are perfect candidates. Perfect candidates for the normal type of video that I do. However, they want silly prices for them, and I ain't paying those silly prices. So I just find what I can get. So in here, let's see what we've got. I don't really even know what we've got because the photographs were taken with a potato. Look, he's given me a bag, look, and inside it, it looks like we've got a glow starter. Ah, dear me. Yes, we have. We have a glow starter. One of those types where you stick a battery in it. There, you stick an AA battery in there, and there's a glow starter. So, get rid of that. Right, we've got a transmitter. Lovely. There's a transmitter. One of the less desirable types, in my opinion. Antenna has been broken in the past and taped up. Very nice. And also it looks like this is falling apart because there's a cable tie holding it together. Nice. Okay, let's get rid of it. Ah, there we go. Here is a Nitro car. Nothing else in the box. Let's get rid of the box and put the car down. So, we have some sort of Toyota. Looking a bit raggedy, to say the very least. Yeah, seems alright though. No reason to think bad things about it yet. Question's going to be, the main question will be, will she run? But we'll have a look in a second, once we've delved deeper into the touring kit R-Spec. RX-7. Blimey. There's a rotary lump underneath this. Bit of mud, bit of dirt. It's obviously been used as a bit of a rally car. Well, interesting. It's quite clean under here. Ah, we've got a HPI exhaust. There we go. HPI exhaust. Let's have a bit of a closer look, shall we? There we go. This is the Kyosho Pure 10 Alpha. A wonderful car. In the flesh. You're not seeing it actually live. Well, you're not, because this is recording. But you know what I mean. This is fresh out of the box. And to be honest, I can't see anything wrong with it. It's got all the wheel nuts. That's a purple one though. It's got a purple wheel nut and a black wheel nut. A purple wheel nut and a black wheel nut. It's got an engine, the GX12, Kyosho manifold, HPI exhaust. It's got a nitro tank, bone dry. It's got a HPI pull start on it. I can tell that without even looking at it because it says it on the top there. No, I can tell by the shape. And it pulls over. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. It does. It's got an air filter. I'm assuming The high-speed needle might be a bit saggy, a little bit loose, because there's a cable tie holding that together. The air filter looks good. Nothing wrong there. A little bit of fuel piping on the brakes. Good idea. That, by the way, if you put fuel piping on your brakes, makes them a little bit more softer, a little bit more easy to manage. Some people like it, some people don't. Me personally, I can take it or leave it. Bit of pipe, happy days. No pipe, happy days. I just go with the flow. I don't really care. Anyway, we've got 2 servos. Have we got electrical power? No batteries, or if there is batteries, they're dead batteries. Anyway, nice. What a lovely car. Proper happy with this. Not bad underneath either. Bit of a run and repair there by the looks of it. Don't know what that's all about. I'm assuming the hole pulled through or something, or ripped out. So they decided to put that there. Or it could be because they've used the wrong screw. Oh, we're missing an engine. We'll have to stick a screw in there. Yeah, we'll have to stick a screw in there. But other than that, not missing any other screws. I'll probably just nick one from somewhere else. Happy days. Well, it's got the potential to be a fantastic little car. Let's have a look in the radio box, and then we'll see if she's going to run. Alright, let's have a look in the old box of radios and see whether we have any gearage. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Oh, we have. Obviously, we've got 2.4 gigahertz radio receiver, sorry, because we have the transmitter for it. I'm not going to pull it out because all the wires are coming out, and it's so cold I can't feel the end of my fingers, so I don't fancy putting all them back in. We got a battery attacher thing. What are they called? Yeah, I think they put batteries in. Put one of them. Lovely. Won't be using it, mind you, but we got one. I've got bloody tons of those things. Just get rid of them every time. Every time I sell a Nitro car, I just throw them in with it. Sometimes I do forget, so if you bought one from me and you're thinking, well, I haven't had tons of bloody battery boxes, that's because I forgot to put them in. That's the truth of it. I just forget. But if I remember, I just throw them in. It's like glow starters. These things, I've got so many of them. Again, sometimes I do forget. I've got so many of these. If I remember, when I sell a Nitro car, I literally just throw like 4 or 5 glow starters in the box, because you wouldn't believe the amount of these that you rack up over the years of buying and selling Nitro cars. It's unbelievable. Anyway, let's see if this is going to run. I'm not going to get an engine heater on it. Well, what we'll do, we'll crack out. Because if I get an engine heater, well, it means a bit of hassle there, so I'll just crack out the old heat gun. We'll warm her up. We'll warm her up a bit. And then we'll see if she's going to run. What a lovely day. Right. These little GX12s, they don't need a whole lot, really much heating up at all. In fact, you know, when I was a kid, I never had engine heaters, never had, you know, well, I had heat guns, but I never used them. Literally, just start these things up any time of the year, and then you can get them to go, you know, you can. I never even really thought about heating the bloody things up. When I was a kid, I got one of these. You know, it's on the shelf. It's in bits because I've forgotten how to put it back together. In fact, I might use this. I say this every time. Every time I get a Pure 10 Alpha, right, I always say, oh, I'm going to use this as a template to put my other one back together because I can see how it goes. And then I don't. I forget. And then I sell it. Well, I don't forget. I just sell it because I need money. And then I think, damn it, I could have used that. And then I get another one. I do exactly the same. But there we go. That's the way life is. So, let's get some fuel. What we got? Not a lot. What's this? Nope, that's just a random bottle. Let's zoom out a little bit so you can see the bigger picture. What we got under here? What is this? Oh, that's 20%. We've got some 20. What's that? No, that's not enough, is it? What's this? 16%. Although I do know for a fact, actually, probably, that that's not 16. There's probably a mixture of 20 or 25 and 16, because I had some fuel in this bottle and I was like, I don't know what it is. What is it? And I wanted to run 25% on a Savage the other week. And I was like, was it a Savage? I think it was. No, it wasn't a Savage, was it? What was I running? Something. And I was like, So I just squirted it in this bottle. So now we've got a mixture of whatever. So that'll do the trick. I mean, that'll be perfect. You know, on this very cold December day. It's not very cold, but it's cold enough where this bloody bottle won't undo. There we go. Let's suck up a bit of juice. Where's it? We only want a little bit. I mean, bloody hell. It's only to get the jam rolling. It's not for much. Oh, bloody hell. Right. Oh, look at that. That's giving us half a tank. Happy days. That's happy days, that isn't it? I'm feeling well happy now. God. As if I weren't happy already. Now I'm absolutely over the moon. We can fire this thing up and it's going to have half a tank of fuel. I mean, what more could you ask for? We'll put that back under there. Put that 20 back under there as well. I've got some 30. That would have been good, wouldn't it? A bit smoky. Smoky 30. Right, where's the glow starter? Come here, glow starter. Oh. There it is. The glow starter is hiding in the tool bag. There's a glow starter. So let's turn this round this way so the exhaust doesn't go there and make a mess I have to clean up. Let's turn it like that, and let's see if she's going to fire. What do we reckon? Is she going to go? Oh, a bit of primage. A bit of primage. Does the primer work? That's the question. These primers often go, the little rubber seals in there, they often just, you know, perish and they don't make a seal anymore. That's exactly what's happened. So we can put our, oh, there we go, bit of fuel came out. That's lovely. Well, that looked very see-through, if I like that very much. Try and do it this way. It's not 100% reliable, but it might work. There we go. I think we've primed. Let's get a bit of rag. Got any rag? 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 There's a bit of rag. Right, clean that up. Right, excuse the cough. One of the kids come home from school with a bloody blocked nose, and I was like, that'll be alright. And then I got it. So now I'm at the end of it. Right, here we go. I think the listing said it needs a new glow plug, so, well, we'll soon find out. Anyway. Oh, actually, where's the throttle? Oh, that bloody thing wide open, do we? That's alright, it's closed. Yep, it's alright. That's closed. Come on. Bloody hell. Oh, well, it was closed. Now it's bloody wide open. Right. Bloody hell. Oh, it's stuck now. Why is it stuck? What the? Eh? Why is that like that? Servo's got stuck. Where's the servo got stuck? That should be out of turn. Don't tell me I'm going to have to find some batteries to put in that bloody... Oh, God. Well, how many have we got? 3. I've got 6 batteries. 6! And this thing needs 8, I think. 8! I've got 6 batteries and this needs 8. Well, that's not good, is it? That's not good at all. What am I going to do now? The thing is with these ones, you can't just pop off the blooming connection either. I should have left you well alone, shouldn't I? Should have left you well alone. Oh, man. Right. I cut the grass yesterday because it's the best time to do it when it's frozen solid, because my my garden, because of the result of 2 of the neighbours paving around all their gardens and the other one putting concrete in the soak away, the garden now floods when it rains. So it's been complete mush underneath the grass. And everything was, the whole ground was frozen solid yesterday. Frozen solid. So I thought, brilliant, I can cut the grass. And I managed to cut all the grass, walking on the frozen mud. Didn't get a speck of dirt, wet mud anywhere, because everything was frozen. Oh, it's lovely. Absolutely lovely. And don't say, well, you shouldn't cut the grass when it's frosty, because it rips it and introduces disease. I used to be a greenkeeper on a golf course, and they cut the grass all year round. So don't you dare say a thing. If you get a bit of disease, just carry on with life. That's what I say. Right. Let's, I want this. Well, I never. Well, I never. Right, now we've got a different problem. Now we've got to try and get this to close. That's wide open, and that's bloody closed. Why won't it go? Right, I'm just going to have to take off. The horn, and we'll have to reset it later on. When we get batteries in the radio gear, when we go testing the radio gear, we'll have to recenter the servo, and we'll just go like that. So, there we go. At least now I can rev it. Chances are it might rev itself now, but never mind. That'll be fine. It'll be absolutely fine. Try not to panic, Mr. Mandarin. Right, here we go. Well, was the listing right? Does it need a glow plug? I mean, it might do. I'll put them. Forget where I put them. I forget now where I've put them the spanners. One here. That's sort of the trick. Let's take this out. The bloody hell. Well, that ain't the right one. Not this one. Nope. Whoa, man. That engine's well loose. Look at that. Why is the engine so loose? It's because it ain't got a screw in there, is it? What about this one? Does this one fit? Nope. That don't fit. That's little box of screws, little tub of screws I should say, drawer of screws. Right, right, here we go. A screw! Come here, screw! Where are you? There's got to be one in here. This little box of screws has saved my bacon numerous amounts of times when I've been looking for screws. And here they are, in the little tub, in the little drawer of screws. Yeah. So, let's have a look. What we got, what we got. What's that one? Needs to be quite a big one to fit in that hole there. Always have that trouble. It's too small for the hole. So it don't touch the sides, you know, and just flaps around in the middle. So you've got to try and get one that's the right size. Oh, there we go. What's this one here? Not the right type of screw by any means, but is it the right size? Well, it's threading. I think it's threading. Yes. There we go. That's got that one. And this one's tight. No. Is that one tight? No. No, it is now. There we go. Screw sorted. Engine no longer loose. Well, it's a bit cock-handed now though. Why is it like that? I need to get one of them electric screwdrivers, don't I? Like all them posh people have. Like, remember who's them posh ones? Like the Kevin Tolbert and all them lot. They're posh. They got the electric screwdrivers, haven't they? I need to get one of them, man. I'm gonna be like, zip, zip, zip. It'll be in no time. I'm just bad with keeping up with the modern times. I'm just bad with keeping up with modern technology. That's what I am, really. I mean, I just sort of stay in the old days, you know. I've got a drill. That might do the trick. Oh, this drill will do the trick, yeah. Nope. All that's doing is rounding it off. Try and do that. Get rid of that. See you later. Right, back to the box of drill screws. Find another one. Ooh. That might be a bit long though, mightn't it? Nice Allen bolt here, but it might be a bit long. Ah! Ooh! What's that one? This one might do the trick. That one might do the trick there, look. That might do the job. Let's have a look. Stick it on the end of the old screw-in device. I think it's a self-tapper. Has it done the job? No, that's cock-handed, no, isn't it? Oh no, it's not. That's done the job. There we go. Whoever buys this next, you know, they'll do their own thing with it anyway. You know, they'll fix any little problems because that's what I do. You know, I get them running, get them nice. Some of them I make really nice, but usually I just get them running so that I sell them as a running nitro car, and the person who buys it will do any little repairs, you know, like putting the correct screws in to their own preference. If they want to put the correct screws in, they can. If they don't have to. You know, it's one of them things. That's the way it is. You know, that's what I do. So, is that the right one? No, that's a bit too tight now. I haven't got any that are thinner than that. What's that one? No, that's fat. Let's try this one. I don't think it's going to work. Oh, it did work. Oh. Jesus. Ah! Yeah, that's... That's definitely not going to work. It's got no bloody element in it. When he said it needs a new glow plug, he wasn't lying. It definitely does need a new glow plug. There's absolutely nothing left of that element whatsoever. So that can go in the bin. And we can get out a brand spanker. Where's all the spankers? What the hell did I do with them? Oh, there they are. I found them. There they are. I think I've actually got some ones that... There we go. I'll take one of these ones. Oh, hello, got a bit of heat shrink as well. Right. Get that off of there. Oh, yes. A nice cup of tea. I don't drink tea. I used to drink tea. I haven't drunk tea for many years. The wife drinks tea. She likes a cup of tea. But I moved out to coffee bloody about 20 years ago. And yeah, does absolutely nothing for me. I just like the taste of it. If I want a hot drink, it's either hot chocolate or coffee. Yeah, does absolutely nothing for me. A lot of people are like, oh, if I drink too much coffee, I just go completely loopy. And I'm like, well, that does nothing for me. It's just like energy drinks. Some energy drinks that a lot of people drink. You know, I tried one, does nothing, and I'm like, I just fall asleep. You know, I'm just like, well, no, I'm gonna go to sleep now. See you later night. And that's that. There's the old copper washer. Hello there, how are you doing? I'm a bit worn out, thank you, I'm going to go to sleep. That one's gone to sleep. Put the new glow plug in there. Oh. Bloody hell. The good thing about these ones with the small heads is you can reach the glow plugs. On the engines with the big heads, you can't reach them. So you got to do it all with the thing. Right, here we go. Merry Christmas, you lot, by the way. It's now December. It's officially Christmas. Merry Christmas. Do that. Make sure we squash that washer. Put that back in the toolbox. Right, now, let's see. Are we going to get any kind of fireage. Any type of noise come from this little GX12 engine. What a fantastic engine it is. Here we go. The throttle is still on tick over, luckily. Something tells me that my glow starter's flat. It's time to crack out the backup. I had this trouble the other day when I was trying to run the Savage and the bloody thing wouldn't start, but it started with this one. So I reckon that one's gone flat. Told ya. Well, that runs well, doesn't it? Very nice and quiet. Well, that was brilliant. I mean, I couldn't ask for more of that, could I? What a lovely little car. What a lovely little engine. I'm just going to stick my glow starter on charge. I'll tell you what doesn't help. The amount of nitro on the end there, that will drain that battery. That's what the problem is. Let's get a bit of rag. And clean that out. Yeah, you can get drainage on batteries if the tips of them, the contact, all of it, any of it is wet, so it's important to remember that kind of thing. A lot of people don't realise it, they forget it, and they wonder why their batteries are going flat. In fact, I could probably test this with a multimeter. Let's get one out. Now this is a multimeter that's sent to me by Kuwait's. They're the sponsor of the other channel. They send me various multimeters and stuff, and battery testers and whatnot. And this one's actually a pretty good little multimeter. It's just an automatic one, nothing special, but it's good for hobbies and the DIY and all that. So you can stick that there like that. And what I'm going to do is I can touch the side of that and put that on the middle there, and we should get a voltage. .89 volts. 1 volt. I've got on. Oh, you can't even see the bloody thing. 1 volt is what I got on there. Can you see it now? Yeah. Has it changed? I can't see now. I think it says 1 volt. It's probably not saying anything now. It's difficult to get a good connection. Oh, anyway, it was reading 1 volt, which means that this is very, very flat. It's supposed to be 7 or something. So, 1.2 volts, but it was reading less than that. It was reading 0.8 volts. So stick that on charge. Yeah, this is a very good little multimeter. If you want to buy one, or if you want to get yourself a multimeter, they also sell metal detectors and other things as well. There was a link in the description, there will be, to this video and to quite a few of the others. You can get yourself one, and there's also a discount code. If you RSP15, you get 15% off of anything on the website. So if you buy through that link, you'll be helping me out to buy more nitro cars and whatever else. And you get yourself a nice little meter as well. Definitely recommend them. But anyway, let's go and put that on charge, and we'll carry on with this little car. So there we go, Kyosho Pure 10 Alpha, and not with a bad shell either. This is the sort of job that I would do on a show if I did a shell. Not a very good one. But I don't know, whatever. I will sell this car with this, but I mean, I dare say someone will put a better shell on it than that. It's not the shell that you're buying anyway, is it? You're buying the car, man. But so one of the things I noticed that does need to be done, needs a new spur gear, because this one is somewhat, you know, it's a bit flat and it's not really ideal, and that's not even touching it there. So I've got to get a new one of them. In the next video of this, I'm not going to do it now because I'm running out of time. I've got to go. But so we'll test the radio gear. I haven't got enough batteries anyway for that. I've only got 6 batteries, and I need to get another 6. I need to get another 2 batteries for that. So I can't even test the radio gear at the moment anyway. Plus I need to get batteries for the receiver. Oh, I've got a hump pack there. Could just put that on it. I'll put that on it. But well, I need to get some more batteries. And before you say it, those are flat. So I'll catch you on the next one. What a lovely car though. It runs beautifully and it revs nicely. I don't think you see it revving because the camera stopped recording because I pressed the button by mistake. But it revs lovely, and it just, well, I don't even know if it should drive well. The rear diff, that seems to be moving stuff. The front diff seems to be attached because it does that. So we should be all good with the gears and everything like that. Don't know whether it's got a 2-speed gearbox or the single speed. Won't know that until we drive it. Or I could just look, but it's a secret. It's got a single speed, it hasn't got 2-speed. You can see because there's only 1 spur. Anyway, I'll catch you later on. All the best. Remember, you lot, everybody is equal, more or less. So just treat everyone the same and we'll all have a happy life, yeah? Cheerio.